Welcome back guys. In this video I'll be trying out Warhammer 40,000 Space Marine 2 on my Steam Deck running on SteamOS. It's a third-person shooter, hack and slash game. We play as Lieutenant Titus, who is a Space Marine, accompanied by fellow Space Marines Kyron and Gadriel throughout the game's campaign, who can be controlled by other players in the game's cooperative multiplayer mode or by AI in single player. Game also features a 6 vs 6 multiplayer mode. I'll just stick to the game's story mode. This game uses easy anti-cheat software. It seems ESC does not work properly on SteamOS, as I was able to get LukeFZ Uniscaler Mod working with this game, even without disabling ESC manually like how I did on ROG Ally. Now this game does not support either DLSS frame generation or FSR frame generation. This means when you try to enable frame generation via LukeFZ's mod, there will be a lot of graphical artifact. Game's interface will flicker, as FSR 3 does not have any HUD-less image to work with. I'll be very honest guys, I don't recommend running this game on Steam Deck. Only play it on Steam Deck if you don't have any other alternative. In this game you'll be fighting against multiple waves of alien creatures. In some demanding sequences, FPS can drop down to as low as 15 on Steam Deck. I was about to start the game but saw a pending update. It's a hotfix, patch notes, crashes and bug fixes. Fix some rare possible crashes when starting the game. Fix the rare possible crash that occurred during the first cutscene. Fix several other rare crashes. Fix several rare bugs that were causing soft locks in the story mode. Optimize CPU behavior on high-end CPUs. Not expecting the performance to improve on Steam Deck. We'll see. Okay, the team is preparing a bigger patch for later in September. The patch will include the following features: ultra-wide support, private PvE lobbies, sparring arena in the battle barge, using Proton Experimenter as the compatibility layer, connected my Gulikit King Max gamepad to Steam Deck via Bluetooth mode. Performance tab, OLE level set to 2, frame limit set to 60, and that's it. In-game settings, display mode set to borderless, 800p resolution, FSR 2 upscaler enabled using its performance preset, VSync off, no FPS cap applied, motion blur off, low preset. Start the game, story mode. There's Lieutenant Titus, my teammates controlled by AI. Big open area here, FPS is close to 25. Combat has not started yet, just drop down, help the humans. AI, you can see FPS drop down to around 20. Game is demanding on both CPU and GPU, 86% CPU usage. Rough experience as expected. Creatures are coming. Horde. This is why I don't recommend playing this game on Steam Deck. Staggered the creature. Yeah, when you see this blue circle around an enemy, just press the L1 key. A parry will be initiated. Using a melee weapon, special ability. Fighting against Horde, FPS will be around 20 on Steam Deck. Now I'll be installing LukeFZ's mod. No audio stuttering. LukeFZ's mod is not free. You need to subscribe to their Patreon in order to gain access to their Discord server where the mod files are present. Their monthly Patreon subscription costs around $6 US. Just make sure you have linked your Discord account to your Patreon account. Upon subscribing to LukeFZ's Patreon, you will automatically gain access to their Discord server. I have opened it. Just click on FSR 2, FSR 3 installation under mod section. Scroll down until you find this section. Regular FSR to FSR 3 installation. Just click on this link, mods.lukefz.xyz. Sign into your Patreon account. Give the permission. This page will pop up. Just expand Uniscaler downloads and download the latest version of the mod. At the time of recording this video, this is the latest version. Preview 10 supports FSR 3.1 frame generation. Expand it. Click on download common mod files. Then click on download Uniscaler. I have already downloaded these files. These are the two archive files that I just downloaded. By default they will be present in the downloads directory of Steam Deck. I have transferred them to this folder, preview 10. You can name it anything you want, does not matter. Need to extract the contents of these archive files. First open Uniscaler _com.zip file, double click, select the contents of this archive file, drag and drop them outside this window like this. Extraction complete. Just copy the Uniscaler folder, winmm.dll and winmm.ini file like this. Need to paste them in the game's install directory. Steam version, select the game. There it is. Right click, manage, click on browse local files. This is the directory where the game is installed. Open client _ PC folder, open root folder, open bin folder, open PC folder. Yeah, this is the directory where you need to paste the mod files. There's the game.exe file. Paste 3 items. Go back to the directory where you extracted the mods contents. Open stub_nvngx folder. Copy this DLL file nvngx. Paste it in the same directory where you pasted the mod files. This directory, there's the game.exe file, other mod files. Paste. Open stub_nvngx folder again. Copy this registry file, enable signature override, transfer it to your desktop. Right click, paste. There it is. Now we need to execute this registry file, enable signature override. I'll be using ProtonTricks to do this. Now if you're running the latest version of SteamOS beta build, ProtonTricks won't work for you. You need to use the latest beta build of ProtonTricks. Show you how to do this. Just copy this command line. I'll give the link to this website in the description. GitHub page of ProtonTricks. Copy. Open console terminal. Paste the line of text here like this. Hit enter. I have already installed ProtonTricks. That's why the process got skipped. If it's not already installed on your Steam Deck, the installation process for it will start. Launch ProtonTricks. Look for Warhammer 40,000. There it is. Double click. This window will pop up. Check this option. Select the default WINEDLLOVERRIDES. Then click on OK. Now check this option. Run Regedit. Click on OK. A new window will pop up. There it is. Now just click on registry. Click on import registry file. Now you need to go to the desktop, already selected in my case. Just select the Z folder. Here open home folder, open deck folder. From here open desktop folder. Yeah, there's the registry file. Enable signature override. Double click. File executed. That's it. Close the windows. Now open uniscaler.zip file. Extract this ASF file, Uniscaler. There it is. Copy. Open the game's install directory. Paste the ASF file in the same directory where you pasted the previous mod files. Right here. Now we need to generate the mod's toml file. It will be generated automatically when we run the game for the first time with the mod installed. Before launching the game, we need to add a launch option to it. Select the game in your Steam library. Click on the settings cog here. Then click on properties. Click on general. Under launch option, just add this line of text. I'll provide it in the description of the video. You can copy it from there and paste it here. Click on compatibility. I'm using Proton Experimental as the compatibility layer. Play. A black window with some logs should pop up indicating that the mod is working. Launching. There it is. So LukeFZ's mod is working even with the latest version of the game. Once the menu loads up, quit the game. Open the games directory where you install the mod. Here look for a toml file. There it is. uniscaler.config.toml. Open it. By default upscaler is set to FSR 3.1. This means FSR 3.1 will be used. If you want to use XeSS version 1.3, just replace this line of text with XeSS like this. I'll stick with FSR 3.1. Frame generator set to FSR 3.1 by default. FSR 3.1 will be used. If for some reason you want to use FSR 3.0 frame generation, just replace this line of text with FSR 3. It's mentioned here as well. I'll stick with FSR 3.1. Revert the change. Okay, so you need to set fake NVIDIA GPU to true. That's it. Click on save. Close this text file. I'll switch to SteamOS gaming mode. Launch the game using the same settings as before, same compatibility layer. This error often pops up on SteamOS US login error. This means anti-cheat is not working properly. In game settings, display mode, borderless, 800p resolution, FSR 2 upscaler, render resolution performance, motion blur disable low preset. We are in. Just checking out the image quality, FSR 3.1 upscaler. Okay, you can see frame generation is not working. We are getting 30 FPS. The code is here. This is because I am running the game at an odd resolution of 800p. Game HUD is not flickering, no graphical artifact. Now if you use an older version of LukeFZ Mod, SteamOS will report a fake FPS count, an FPS count that is twice that of the base FPS. This can be confusing. Some people may think that frame generation is working, which is not the case. I'll show you how to get frame generation working. You need to go to video settings, switch to full screen mode, change the resolution from 800p to 720p, apply, display got stretched, resume the game, and you can see FPS increased to around 45, and I can observe the added amount of smoothness. It's very easy to tell that frame generation is working. You can see ghosting around the character model. If you are not observing any graphical artifacts, this means frame generation is not working in this game, as it does not support DLSS frame generation. So this is the problem with LukeFZ Mod in this game. Don't run the game at 800p resolution with the mod installed. In that case, frame generation will not work. This game really needs frame generation. So demanding. Oh no, health is low. Use my ability. I hope the developers will add frame generation soon. On Windows platform, you can use AFMF2 if you have a compatible AMD GPU. AFMF2 works very nicely on ROG Ally. Unfortunately, Steam Deck does not support any such technology. Next sequence, we need to defend this area. So many creatures. Keep an eye on the FPS counter. We are getting around 30 FPS with frame generation. This means the base FPS would be around 15. Input delay. Aggressive graphical artifacts. Oh no, the area has been breached. Game is running in a slow motion state. It's a hardware limitation. Game is just too much for Steam Deck processor to handle. This is why I don't recommend playing this game on deck. So that's it with the video guys. I hope you find it useful. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.